Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, shout out to my live band. All right, guys. You know what? I actually think I'm gonna take this solo. No music, a cappella. I got it. It's the show that you know and love. It's the show that you know and love. It's the show that you know and love. It's Bae with J. What's up? How are you guys doing? It is J. London. I am piecing in. What is good, y'all? I felt like that was a lot of energy right there. I think that's why I stopped drinking coffee. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I hope you guys don't notice anything different on my person, on my shirt, or anything. Yeah, neither do I. Anyways, I've noticed that I've got some new subscribers. Thank you for joining the London fam, honestly. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all the comments. Here I go, getting emotional, goosebumps, bleh. But honestly, this is the drill. The drill is every time I start a video, you gotta go grab yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, shot of vodka, whatever you want. Sometimes my videos are a little heavy, sometimes they're a little light. But thank you for joining the London family, y'all. Sip. Handy, dandy, notebook. You already know the drill. What are agitators in a protest? What is ANTIFA? By the way, when I did my research on ANTIFA, on the group that doesn't really exist, I was kind of upset on what I got because I was just like, damn, that kind of sounds cool. Sounds like a birth control pill. Take ANTIFA and you won't get pregnant for the next 22 years. Like, ANTIFA. I used to think an agitator was two different things. I knew an agitator was that thing in the washing machine, that pole that spins and washes my clothes. I was like, that's so cool, it's an agitator. And I also knew that agitator and like agitation is almost like irritating, like you're almost irritating something, you're irritating a problem. I used to tell my cousins all the time, you guys are so agitating. But in politics, an agitator is someone who deliberately gets other people riled up about an issue, encouraging them to protest. It's fairly common political tactics to call activists and reformers an agitator. Well, if that's the fucking case, and that's the actual definition of an agitator, call me an agitator right away. Hi, my name is J. London. I'm an agitator. Because honestly, if this is, it kind of makes sense. People in power and the people in control put that term out there to almost put a negative connotation on it. Just basically, if you see somebody out there protest and be annoying, especially back in the day, not in a couple of years that it has been happening now, but back in the day, I remember like I would be driving with some family members. They'll be like, look at that crazy person. Look at that crazy person with a sign protesting. Don't get me wrong, some of them were crackheads, but some of them were actual people that were protesting, and I eventually became one of those crazy people. Now that I know they're classified as agitators, professional agitators at that, you know? If that's the case, then call me an agitator, and we are all agitators, you know? More than 10,000 people in the past 9 days have been arrested for standing up for what they're believing, for being an agitator. So, you know, if that's the case, we are all agitators. We are all agitators, if that's the freaking case. Doing my research, I came about this beautiful video that will be in the description down below. Please check it out. It's on Mike and Christina, these two activists. So this video is from 7 years ago by Matt Caesar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Again, link is gonna be down below. You guys hear the dog? What? She just wants attention. Don't do that, because people are gonna think I abuse you. This video has two professional agitators with people, what the government, what Trump would call us. But I call them two activists, two people who give a F, you know what I'm saying? But two activists who were labeled this by the 30th Precinct in New York City for recording officers during routine stop and frisk. You could also say stop and identify. They were doing what I freaking love. They were recording. They were recording injustice, motherfucker. Sorry, I need to stop cursing. But they were basically doing what I tell people to do. If you ever see something, you want to stand for something, you want to use your privilege for something good, pull out your phone whenever you see injustice between officers or anyone, okay? Because it's not only officers. There's people out there who are so negative, who think so disgustingly. oh, I have chills, you know, and it's so sad. You know, people who take advantage, who don't give a fuck. I think I'm gonna show a little preview of it right here. Ooh.
Go ahead, white man, go somewhere. Tell me about your first stop in frisk.
In this last year, interacting with populations that I haven't had much opportunity to interact with in previous years of my life, I know that there's a ton of rage on this, and that most people are just silent because they have to be. And the privilege that I have in this society is that I can sort of speak at length and loudly and with profanity if I want, and in pretty pointed ways, and I don't get arrested.
So yeah, it's a great video. Shout out to them. I don't know where they're at because again, this was 75 years ago. And it's crazy because at this time, 85% of the stop and frisks that were happening in New York City were from Black and Latinos. And it's crazy because if this was 70 years ago, imagine the percentage now. Hello? Yo, I'm getting a call. Take a commercial break? Alright, if he insist. Oh, he's coming on? Okay, alright guys. Hi. How did you guys get on my campus? We're not even open yet. Show me your, you know what? It's fine. How are you guys doing? Oh my God, I didn't think I was gonna be ready to teach right away. You know, school hasn't opened yet, but I'm Professor Santos, okay? I'm here to teach. So grab your textbooks. I don't want to hear the fact that you guys don't have your textbooks because all textbooks here are free. Today we're going to be learning about the Fourth Amendment. It's part of the Bill of Rights. So it prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures, and you have to have set requirements for issuing a warrant to search. It must be issued by a judge or a magistrate. And also, please remember this next part. It must particularly describe a place or a person to be searched for, or things to be seized. Therefore, if somebody were to knock on your door and they would be like, I have to search your house right now, blah, 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 you'd be like, where's my warrant? I know my rights. I know the Fourth Amendment. Where's my warrant? Where's the warrant? You know what I'm saying? If somebody were to pull you over, they would be like, we have to search your car from the jump. Where's the warrant? You know what I mean? What's the probable cause? Know your rights. What? Oh, that's cute. Oh, you guys see this map? This map back here shows all the states that stop and frisk or stop and identify is legal. The one state that's yellow that you guys see is Kansas City. Well, Missouri is the actual state. Kansas City. That is the only city within that state that stop and frisk or stop and identify is legal. Thank you for coming to the first ever HLBCU, Historically Latin Black College and University. And hello? Yeah. Hey, Mr. London. He's so cute. What's up? Mm-hmm. All right, fine. I just got him, but I'll come back to you. He wants me to give the show back to him, but whatever. Oh, and you want me to do this too? I don't. Alright, love you guys. I want you guys to know of this word that I also used to like using. It's called an agent provocateur. It's not provocateur, like provocateur, no. It's French, it's agent provocateur. Say it with me, agent provocateur. An agent provocateur is a person who commits or who acts to entice another person to commit an illegal act. An instigator, basically. That sounds like Antifa. Antifa is a group of people, basically a group that doesn't exist. And people are trying to expose them right now. And that group basically doesn't exist, but I have found some research. I have found this video that you're about to see right now.
Part of their security culture, they require us to put our phones in the bathroom and next door. This bathroom is not only away from the main room where the lecture is taking place, but also has a fan that muffles any sound from the room.
The goal of this, right, is to get out there and do dangerous things as safely as possible.
How violent is Antifa or RCA in particular?
Practice things like an eye gouge. It takes very little pressure to injure someone's eyes.
Why are you doing that?
Disgusting.
Like, no. Just calmly. Just calmly nice talking. Why are you doing that though? No, you're fucking to my fucking town. What?
Look. Please don't do this. Please. I want you to know this is not. Don't police people's way of expressing themselves. This is not a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that when.
I ain't even gonna say what name it is.
Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks
We gotta
go to?
do better.
I think that explains it in itself, what Antifa is. And I used to think Antifa was a group that was marching with us, and I've noticed that they are probably part of the problem. People who want to cause damage are hired by certain agencies, certain groups of people in power to go out there and cause damage and put bricks in certain places that don't belong there. Put cop cars that are prop cop cars, because if you guys look at the video that I just showed you guys, there are no rear view mirrors in that car. So if that was an active cop car, why the fuck is there no mirrors in it? Why is there? That's why I tell you guys, look at every video in detail. So for groups of Antifa can come in and cause even more damage, almost take away the light from the peaceful protests, from the agitators, as they like to call us, because that's what we are technically to them. We're agitating the situation. We're recording when police officers are doing wrong. If we're agitating the situation, baby boy, I'm gonna keep agitating the situation. Call me a professional agitator, just like you called Mike and Christina. You know what I'm saying? But there are people out there who like to take advantage of this situation. And that's for, like, y'all, go somewhere else with that bullshit. Like, how much are you getting paid? How much are you getting paid to go out there and break that window, Mr. Jacob? You know, what if police officers are in Antifa? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Ooh, I just got, ooh. But try to run up in this house, that's all I'm saying. But just don't kill me. You guys want me to make a video on Antifa next week? I can, because I like conspiracy theories like these, you see, like, ah! Oh, it's so good. I want you guys to know the difference between an agitator and an agent provocateur, okay? Agitators is the label that people in power have given to us, to the people who care, to the people who want to make a stand. Quick shout out to Miss Nia Miranda. She is the one that you guys saw on the Starbucks video and made that video go viral. She was on TMZ Live. You guys want to check that interview out as well. She says very important, beautiful things. It's gonna be in the description below. About it, let's talk about my shirt. Oh, what, y'all? If you guys don't know, I've always wanted a clothing brand, and I will have a clothing brand, okay? It's gonna be J.LONDONS. It's gonna be different levels to it. This is my first ever prototype shirt. I also have a white one. You guys are gonna see it on, that you guys saw on Professor Santos. That white one, I do have to redo the white ones, but this gray shirt, thank you guys, T and Shakim, for helping me out trying to get this up and running. Make sure you guys check out Lux Essentials. And then tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about some expansion that Bay Production is going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about some black businesses and how I can promote your business. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit. And if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys give it a like. Make sure you guys join the London family by subscribing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Before I peace out, would you guys be mad if I wear the same shirt tomorrow? I don't care, I probably am, because I'm excited about it. Alright guys, bye.